It has been a few weeks since I sat down making a video, hectic schedule, nothing much to talk about, but now, today being Monday the 18th of September, I'm back on the grind, I'm ready, and there's a lot of talking points to get through, and one of them being Manchester United, and what's going wrong with them. There's a lot to delve into there, and before we get started, just to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on the notification bell. Want to keep on growing the channel. It means so much if you guys help support the channel. Massive thank you if you do that. But without further ado, no more delaying, let's get started. Today's topic is Manchester United and what's going wrong with them. The majority of the talking points are off the field situation. The first talking point I'm going to talk about today is Jadon Sancho and his situation. 2 weeks ago, on Sunday, when he was dropped for United's clash against Arsenal, he put out a statement on Twitter, which is now known as X, saying that, which is now deleted, that he was training correctly, he was committed, and he's saying that decision was wrong. And that caused quite outrage. And since then, he's been dropped, and the only way he can get back is to apologise. And reports from The Athletic and others have suggested that Sancho has not been committed to training extra, not putting the hard work in. And yeah, the situation's just messed up. I mean, if it is true that Sancho has not been committed, then shame on him. Shame on him for not being committed. You're on £300,000 a week. I know money doesn't buy happiness, but you were bought for a reason because you were good in Germany and you not performed it. You went up to the mountains for 3 months and it's not gotten better. And if it's true he's dropped, if he's not committed, then he has to go. If he don't care just for the money, then he can go. It's kind of this. It's pretty disgraceful of his actions. Him not being committed. Anyone who gets accused of that will always deny it. But I don't think he'll apologise to the manager. I feel like he'll be going in January, probably permanently, unless there's an absolute agreement. It all changes, but I really do not see that. And what a sad ending. Came to United with all the hype, all the potential, and it definitely did not work. And only he has to blame for it, for not being committed enough. Yes, the transition from Germany to England is a big ask, but yeah, it's just, you still have to perform at the highest level, which he hasn't. And I've not been impressed by him. And now, it's more than ever, if he does get back in United's squad, to train even harder and be more committed than ever to be part of the squad and to actually perform like he did in Germany when he was at Borussia Dortmund. Massive shame. I don't feel sorry for him if he's not committed. Only he has to blame for it. And that was one of the problems around Manchester United. And the second one we're going to talk about is more serious, is Antony facing allegations. There have been 3 accusers accusing him of SAs, and since then he's been suspended. I did not say he's suspended, but he is suspended. that just added more and more to the off-field problems. And yeah, he's not good. He is cost £85 million, and he is terrible on the pitch. And now, if the allegations are true, then United just spent £85 million on nothing. I mean, if Greenwood didn't do what he did, then I don't think Anthony would have come in. But United panicked. They had to spend £85 million on him. And that's probably one of the worst pieces of business that United have ever done, alongside Harry Maguire. Now, there have been phone transcripts being released claiming that alleged that it was all a set-up, and they didn't want to harm his reputation and career, and also I think it was James Ducker reported that one of the accusers has dropped their case. So I feel like Anthony will play for United again. When he'll come back, I don't know, but I don't think he'll be charged with any offence. It's just like the Me Too movement. People don't want him to play because of the accusation. Like, let the investigation take place, and then if he is charged, then yeah, he's out. But from what I see, I don't think he'll be charged with any offence. I think he'll be back pretty soon. But it's another distraction off the field. The third one is Harry Maguire. Yes. Him refusing to leave United has blocked any potential signing of a centre-back. He is not good enough. And if the manager wanted him to go and he refused, if I was the manager, you're going in the reserves until you're gone. Like, who do you think you are? Like, West Ham is a decent club, alright? It's not Man United level. You'll not get as much abuse. You can play poorly. You don't get that much attention, which he needed. But money talks, and he decided to stay. One of the most arrogant decisions that anyone has made, putting money over morals, and since then being cheered on to the Emirates by Arsenal fans, and then ironic cheers when he was at England, somehow getting picked by England, playing against Scotland. He came on off the bench, and he scored an own goal. Yeah, I don't really blame him for that. I blame Southgate for even picking him, let alone playing him. Like, you got Levi Colwill and Fikayo Tomori on the bench, wondering why are they not picked? Why am I here? I feel sorry for them. There's many other centre backs that are way better than him who don't get picked. And trust me, if the likes of Conor Cody was still in the Premier League, he would get chosen over Tomori or Levi Colwill. Because Southgate has favourites, just like Calvin Phillips never playing a game for Man City, Jordan Henderson after Saudi Arabia to retirement. When the next time England actually fail, can't wait for that. Southgate go. I'm gonna make a huge video of why I don't like Southgate. I'm saving it for a couple of months. I can't wait to release it and just vent all my anger on Southgate. I can't stand the bloke, but I don't really support England until the day he's gone, because he has halted the progress. And after the Euro final against Italy, I demanded him to go, because the decisions he made on that night was disgusting, disgraceful. And yeah, it's not a Southgate. It is a Southgate protest piece, but it's about Man United. So I'm gonna move on from Maguire refusing to leave. Arrogant man. Fourth point is injuries. There's quite a lot of injuries. Varane being out, Mason Mount being out, Højlund and Amrabat coming in injured. Wan-Bissaka's now going to be out for it could be out for 2 months. Luke Shaw might be out is out basically for 2 months. Malacia, we don't know when he's coming back. It's just all a huge mess with the injuries. And the youth players don't get a chance. I mean, Hannibal, when he played against Brighton, he got a chance and he took it with a pretty good goal. A pretty good goal. I hope he gets more chance, because there's a lot of hype around him, and it'll be nice for him to get a run of games, because I think he deserves to. Injuries does not help United. Also, Amad Diallo is also out injured. So that's not helpful as well. So we hope that all of them injuries will clamp down. I don't think will happen, but I hope that everyone will come back soon. And I think it's like the final talking point. Glazers out. The sale process, which is in November, will be nearing a year since it all began the statements of looking for investment. As we know, the Sheikh Jassim and Jim Ratcliffe have been in the running. Firstly, the Glazers demand £10 billion. No sports entity has been bought for $10 billion or pounds, which is way over what Chelsea paid, like £4 billion a year and a half ago. Way more. Manchester United is not worth £10 billion. There's a lot of investment needs to be made. The stadium, the infrastructure, the playing field, players. I mean, for goodness sake, Johnny Evans being brought in as a high quality centre back just tells you how broke United are. And it won't change under them owners who have been there for 18 years. 18 years. Things will not get better. Do not expect United to win the league when them idiots are still at the club. Plus, if they do backtrack and refuse to sell, then there'll be riots, as every United fan should refuse to go to the games. I still don't know why United fans are still giving them their season tickets, paying the season tickets and merchandise. If you really want them gone, don't bother going to the games. Take back the season ticket. Nobody buys it. Show what you truly mean about them. It's just angry talking about it. About the Glazers. They don't care. We all know that. They're just there for the money. They scammed United for a living. 18 years. Taking dividends upon dividends. And when the Super League promises came out, I knew they were lying. What a surprise they were lying. I didn't react because I knew they were lying. And it's sad. It really is sad of how United have been run. I'll be even more sad if they don't sell. But Fabrizio did report that there has been movement behind the scenes regarding the takeover, the long drawn out takeover. I just want it to end. I prefer the Sheikh Jassim, but we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, that's it. That's the problems with Manchester United. As I said, it's only the beginning of the season, but already United started worse than last season. Out of 5 games, United picked up 9 points out of 15, whereas this time is 6 points out of 15. And bear in mind, United were in crisis last season in the opening 2 game defeats. And yeah, it's going to be a long season for United. Will the manager be sacked? Will the players be found out with the frauds they are? We'll find out. But that's it. That's all I've got to talk about United. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be back for more videos probably every day when I can make it, but there'll be way more videos on the regular. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.